Greetings to all the participants. I, Preeti Dubey, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science, Government College for Women, Parade Ground, Jammu, will present a talk on the concepts of virtual reality. Virtual reality is also called virtual environment. It can be defined as creation of computer images that are presented in such a manner that they seem almost real to the viewer. It is an artificial environment created using computer graphics to simulate a real environment such that a user can get the feel of it without actually being present in that real environment. Virtual reality technology involves the use of 3D graphs, multi-sensor interaction, and high-level resolution display technology to generate simulative three-dimensional virtual environment. Users enter into the virtual scene using sensing equipment such as a special helmet, data glove, or any other input device such as a keyboard or a mouse. Within that virtual environment, the users interact with real time mode to perceive and operate various objects in it, and this enables users to get a real feel and real experience in the virtual world. The very first idea of virtual reality was presented by Ivan Sutherland in 1965, quoted, "Make that virtual world in the window look real, sound real, feel real, and respond realistically to the viewer's actions." And this virtual technology has become overwhelming popular and fashionable in the current decade. It is used from gaming, rather entertainment, which includes gaming and movies, to every other sphere like education, architecture, interior design, tourism, flight simulators, medicine, and more. The very first virtual reality system was Sensorama, created by Morton Hellig in the years 1960 to 62. It was a multi-sensory simulator, and there were 5 pre-recorded films in the color and stereo. It was augmented by binaural sound, scent, wind, and vibration experiences. This was the first approach to create a virtual reality system, and it had all the features of a virtual reality environment, but it was not interactive. Further, in 1965, Ivan Edward Sutherland, who is also called the father of computer graphics, postulated the ultimate display, followed by completion of the head mounted set in 1968. So, in this picture, I basically want to show the advances in the hardware that have taken in VR. The first picture is the Sensorama, which is the first virtual reality concept, and the size of the machine, as you see, is huge. And this is a head mounted set, which is almost shrunk, the size has almost shrunk to the size of spectacles. So, this shows the advances in virtual reality. Furthermore, advances in virtual reality include projects like GROPE. This project got advancements in molecular biology, video plays, and artificial reality, in which the user's body figures were captured by cameras and projected on a screen. VCAS, Visually Coupled Airborne System Simulator, the first flight simulator in which the pilot could control the pathways in the targets through a HMD. Boom. Binocular Omni-Oriental Monitor, a complex system composed by a stereoscopic displaying device providing a moving and broad virtual environment and a mechanical arm tracking. Some other VR projects include Vivid, VPL, UNC Walkthrough, Virtual Wind Tunnel, Cave, Augmented Reality. The question arises that what is the need of VR? Why is it useful, and whether it is useful, and why is it required? The virtual reality enhances the area in which it is applied. So, whichever area or the sphere we pick up and we apply VR to it, the virtual reality enhances that area and makes the experience a real one by engaging and interacting with the user. It is a powerful way of human computer interaction and provides benefits in many fields. Virtual reality promises a more intuitive way of interaction. That is why VR is needed. The actual answer to the question why VR can be best addressed by studying the areas in which it is applied. So, initially, virtual reality was applicable to watching movies and playing games only, but now it has been applied to many other fields, such as data analysis and presentation. It provides an interactive way of data presentation and manipulation. It is also applied to scientific navigation for visualization of chemical molecules, visualization of complex data sets, and visual projection of internal organs such as brain, eye, and other important organs. It is also applied in complicated designing such as aircrafts, which has led to cutting down of cost in designing such complex designs. In interior designing, the sketches can be visualized using VR and the required changes can be made as if we are in a real situation. The colors and the other changes can be made as if we were in the real situation. VR is also being applied to medical field for assessment and treatment of different psychological disorders as anxiety, schizophrenia, depression, and eating disorders. Virtual reality is also being applied for training purpose such as medical training, flight trainings, training of the astronauts, many other fields. The actual competence can be assessed before performance in the field in this manner. Virtual reality enables easier perception of data or natural phenomena. Visualization of natural phenomena makes learning easier and interesting. This is how VR can be applicable in education also. Virtual touring of far flung places, virtual museums, virtual paintings, painting studios, or virtual music playing is another application area of VR. Teleoperations is another important application of virtual reality. Teleoperations means that to operate from a remote environment by the use of VR interfaces. Teleoperations are required in areas which are hazardous for the human presence, or maybe it is some kind of a difficult terrain for the humans. And such activities are done by the use of robots controlled by humans. Entertainment is another popular field for VR. VR in network multiplayer games gives an experience of real entertainment in gaming, and a real environment is created where players enjoy the interactive manner of playing, although they are located at distant regions. And this VR in entertainment, especially the games, is picking up and is really popular these days. VR is also being adopted in movies. And this is another area of virtual reality where we see how virtual reality is important or useful for the people with disabilities. Virtual reality is helpful to people with disabilities, especially for people with motor disabilities. It can help them overcome certain physical limitations. Being voice enabled, it is an aid to the people with motor disabilities. Research has found that it can be helpful in teaching children suffering from autism, and people with disabilities can get a feel of all the activities using VR which otherwise they are unable to do. Or we can say that they can get a feel of the out of reach experiences like mountaineering, swimming, and other such activities. So coming to the basic components of the VR technology, how it is different and what it is, what other requirements are required. So VR technology provides an enhanced user interaction. Therefore, it requires more resources than a standard desktop system. It requires additional input and output hardware devices and a special software. So the input devices enable user response for interaction. These devices require position and orientation tracking. Some such devices are three-dimensional mouse, data graph. Output devices are required for the presentation of the virtual environment. They include visual displays like monitors, large screen projectors, and head mounted displays. Software provides a proper control and synchronization of the environment. It manages the input and the output devices. So, with the advances of virtual reality, we see a very bright future of virtual reality, and a lot many research areas can be explored here. And this can be virtual reality can be considered in both technological as well as social aspects. It is an upcoming research area as it has a big potential for improvement. Research on the technological aspects for improvement of the feel of the virtual environment. Innovations in hardware and software is another avenue of the future. Improvements in the tracking software and devices can be another research area of virtual reality. Development of newer human interaction interfaces can be done. Improvement of hardware architectural designs is another area. Application of virtual reality and augmented reality in each sphere of life for the improved experiences and and cost effective designing, training, etc. VR is the next largest stepping stone in the technological innovation which can be applied to every field. So, with this, I've tried to present a basic concept and a short introduction to the virtual reality and the various research areas which can be explored in the field of virtual reality. So, I thank you all for listening to this lecture. Thank you.